All right. So, all right. Morning, happy everybody. Happy morning, everybody.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Good morning.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Thank you very much. My name is Wira and I will be the acting sergeant at arms for tonight's meeting. What's my role? Well, basically, I just mentioned some of the ground rules if you want to join this meeting. Rule number 1, be on time. Since our meeting starts at 7, it's better to arrive at 15 minutes early or at least at the time of the meeting, which some of you did. Good job. Number 2, identify yourself properly. If you're from other Toastmaster Club, you can write it to VTM, your name, and then your club. Like, for example, Toastmaster Ruya from Ultimate Toastmaster, VTM, Ruya, and then Toastmaster, Ultimate Toastmaster. If you're a guest or if you're a non-Toastmaster, you can write your name to G and then your name. Like, for example, G John. Rule number 3, turn on your camera. Since this is an online meeting, we encourage everybody here to turn on your camera so we can see your beautiful and handsome faces. If you wear a nice shirt, I can say, hey, you have a nice shirt there. Rule number 4, keep your microphone on mute. When you're not speaking, make sure that your microphone's on mute because it will disturb the other speaker who is speaking. And finally, be fully present and have fun. That's self-explanatory. So without further ado, I'll pass it to the VPE, which is Toastmaster Detha. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Wira, and happy morning, everyone.
Happy
Welcome
Morning, happy.
Yay! Welcome to SCBD Toastmasters Club. Since our president is unable to be present today, so as a VPE, I will hereby open the meeting. With the clap of my hand, the meeting is officially open. So while I'm going through the Toastmasters details, you can sit back, relax, and welcome to SCBD Toastmasters Club. Right, so SCBD Toastmasters is actually part of the international organization. It started almost a decade ago, century ago in the USA, and up until now, there are more than 300,000 members all over the world in 149 countries, to be precise, with 15,800 clubs approximately. And this organization has helped so many people in the world to enhance their public speaking and leadership skills, because what we offer here, for the benefit of the guests, we have 11 pathways that's similar to the curriculum that we are going to learn when you're joining Toastmasters. So there's dynamic leadership, something like persuasive influence, team collaboration, and even engaging humor is there. So it's all in one package. You can select one pathway at a time if you wish to participate or be our member. And SCBD Toastmasters Club is actually club where we hope to see our members striving for progress, because we want to see them becoming a better of themselves, right? With our values, which is structured, collaborative, bold, and determined, we support each other here, and then we also sharing some other things, not only in the Toastmasters, but also in personal level. Now, we used to have our own offline meeting in Equity Tower in SCBD area, but since the pandemic happened, we hold our meeting online every Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. So then we can cater more of the Toastmaster or prospective Toastmaster all around the globe, right? We sometimes also hold an educational event. Last time we invited Mr. Chatib Basri, our former Indonesian minister. And also there was one time with DTM Tantia. And next week, we will have again another educational session with Mr. I'm sorry, I will share the detail later. All right. So, but next week we will have again another educational session. how to reach us? You can either reach out to Instagram account SCBD Toastmasters here, or send us an email through our Gmail, or you can click on the Linktree link, and chat with our own Vice President of Membership, Toastmaster Melanie. Right, so she will be more than happy to share all the information about Toastmasters in general and also our club specifically. And just for the intermezzo, why we say happy morning always in the beginning, because we want to instill that morning spirit, the energy, the enthusiasm, and throughout our 2 hours meeting. Okay, so I believe that is all from my side. I hope you get a better insight about Toastmasters and our club. And the meeting will be conducted and led by our Toastmaster of the meeting, which is Toastmaster Raki. Toastmaster Raki, the screen is yours.
All right, thank you so much, Madam TPE. Hello, happy morning, my fellow Toastmasters and guests. How are you today?
Happy morning.
Good morning.
Can anyone guess what our theme tonight?
Love is in the air.
Love.
Yes, that's true. Why our theme? It could be love for tonight. Anyone can share your opinion? Why? All right. So, hello, my fellow Toastmasters and guests. I'm Raki. Tonight, I will be your Toastmaster of the meeting, and our theme for tonight is P.S. I love you. With the word of the day is fondly. All right. I will ask you a question. Everyone has their own love story. It can be luck or tragedy. What kind of love story are you? So please type on the chat box, what kind of love story are you? All right, blessing, and then maybe the others can also share. Tragedy, Cinderella, 1 in a million, luck, of course. Oh, so many tragedy here. Funny, Bollywood type, tragedy again. Oh, yeah. No matter what, it's still your love story, right? So tonight we will have 3 agenda as usual. The first is prepare speech, and then the second table topic session, and also the last is evaluation speech. Prepare speech will deliver by our Toastmaster, and then the table topic will deliver for everyone. Toastmasters and guests can also enjoy our table topic. So please be prepared and join our table topic session for tonight. And the next, I will not be alone here tonight. I will accompanied by General Evaluator. So without any further ado, I will call Madam GE for tonight. Toastmaster Leah. Toastmaster Leah, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the meetings, my fellow Toastmaster and guests. My name is Leah, and I will be the General Evaluator for tonight's meeting. I will evaluate everything that takes place throughout the meetings, and during the meetings, I will note on everything that happens and supposed to happen. I will evaluate the meeting flow and how duties are performed. At the end of the meeting, I will share my feedback report for our learning. And tonight, I won't be alone. I have a team that hugely support me. First, the speech evaluator, Toastmaster Sari, and then Toastmaster Titin, and Toastmaster Alfian. They will listen to the prepared speech carefully and provide feedback to the speaker. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you. Now, second, we have Toastmaster Dencia as our grammarian. So what is grammarians? Let's hear it from Toastmaster Dencia.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Leah. So yes, I will also be a grammarian tonight, and my role here is to take note on our language usage in English, of course, and I will share you the report and or my findings later when it's called during the evaluation session. I will share the maybe some correction for grammatical that we are using, the grammar that we are using during the speech, or even beautiful quotes. So I hope this can be encouragement to all of us to always strive for progress. I give the control back to you, GE. You're still on mute.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Dencia. And next we have a role called timer. Toastmaster Tiara will serve as a timer and explain to us what a timer does. Over to you, Toastmaster Tiara.
Thank you, Toastmaster Leah. Happy morning, everyone.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Welcome. Hello, my fellow Toastmaster and guests. First, I will share my screen to make it easier to explain to you. Okay. Is it visible at your screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
My name is Yara, and tonight I will be the timer. As a timer, I will alert each speaker about the time they have left. With using changing my background. Wait, I need a time to change my background. Okay, I will change my background into green like this, yellow, and red. If you see my background change into green, it means that speakers are eligible to be voted, and like this, vote. And when you see my background change into red, it means that speakers need to wrap up their speeches less than 30 seconds. I'm sorry, wait, it's not my it's not my screen. Wait. Yes. Can I know what the screen did you see?
We're seeing a stopwatch.
Oh, okay.
Timer.
It's not my screen that I need to share to you guys.
Go back.
Wait a minute.
One slide.
I need the time. Sorry. Okay. Why I cannot change my screen? Sorry, guys. How to answer the screen?
Screen first.
Okay.
Can you reshare?
Okay, I'm sorry, my mistakes. Let's start again. Okay. For icebreakers, it should be 4 until 6 minutes in length. So when the time at 4 minutes for icebreaker, I will change my background into green, and at 5 minutes change into yellow, and at 6 minutes change into red. For prepared speech, it should be 5 until 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, I will change my background into green, at 6 minutes into yellow, and 7 minutes into red. For table topic speech, it should be 1 until 2 minutes in length. At 1 minute, my background will change into green. At 1 minute 30 seconds, will change into yellow. And at 2 minutes, I will change my background to red. For the last one is evaluations. It should be 2 until 3 minutes. So I will change my background into green at 2 minutes for evaluation. At 2 minutes, 30 seconds, it's changed to yellow. And at 3 minutes, it's changed to red. So when the speakers see my background change into red, it means that the speakers need to wrap up their speeches in less than 30 seconds. That's all for me. I'm sorry for my mistakes at the first. Back to you, Toastmaster Leah. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tiara. And we also have another important roles, which is the word counter. To hear more details about the roles, let's hear it from Toastmaster Indah.
Happy morning.
Happy
Happy
morning.
morning.
Happy
Morning.
morning.
Thank you, Madam G and my fellow Toastmasters and guests. Love is in the air tonight. I will be fondly serving you as a counter tonight, and my responsibility is to note the words, the sounds that are used as a pause filler by anyone who speaks here during the meeting. I will listen for overused words, including and, well, but, so, you know, such as. I will also listen for filler sounds like something like that. I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or a phrase. For example, or this means, yeah, something like that. Another thing that I will note is the word of the day. Anyone knows? It's
Fondly.
fondly
Fondly.
correct, Mr. J here. Please use it as many as you can during this speech or this meeting. And at the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used these expressions. Back to you, Madam T.
Thank you, Toastmaster Indah. Last but not least, I'm going to call Toastmaster Irfan to explain about the ballot counter role. Over to you, Toastmaster Irfan.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Leah. My name is Irfan, and tonight I will be the ballot counter. As a ballot counter, I will create the polls during this meeting, and I will share the link in the chat box, and you can vote for your favorite speakers. And during each ballot cast, you are going to vote for the best prepared speakers, the best topic speakers, and the best speech evaluators. And please use your rights to vote the speakers. And by the end of the meeting, we will have a Hall of Fame for the most vote speakers. And I think this is enough for me. Cannot wait to hear your remarkable speech, everyone. Back to you, GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Irfan. Now we have met all the GE team. I'm going to hand this over to the Toastmaster of the meeting.
All right, thank you so much, Madam GE and team. Good luck for you tonight. And let me share my screen first. All right, we already hear from the General Evaluator team. Don't forget to use your your word of the day fondly. All right, without any further ado, let's start our lineup for tonight. We will open our prepared speech speaker tonight from the icebreaker. She is TM Detha, but before I present TM Detha, I will call Toastmaster Sari to introduce TM Detha. So Toastmaster Sari, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Tom. Happy morning, my fellow Toastmaster and guests. My name is Sari. Tonight, I will be the evaluator for our icebreaker Toastmaster Detha. The purpose of this project is for Toastmaster Detha to introduce herself and learn about the basic speech of a public speech. The speech length is for 4 to 6 minutes. I believe all of us will give our best support to Toastmaster Detha. Toastmaster Detha, are you ready for this?
Yes.
Cool. Without further ado, Toastmaster Detha, no, what I'm trying to say is, no, what I'm trying to say is, Toastmaster Detha.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sari, for introducing me, and happy morning, dear fellow Toastmasters and guests. Have you ever been in a situation when you want something from someone, but you failed to get it? For example, when you want your boyfriend that you love fondly to spend entire day with you, rather than playing with his Xbox or PlayStation, because simply you miss him so much, and for a while you haven't been seeing each other because maybe you both been too caught up in work lately and you just want to spend the day. But after you tell him about your wants to spend the day with him, instead of having a sweet, beautiful, and good day with your dear boyfriend, you spend the rest of the conversation fighting. And then you end up saying, why? Why can't he understand me just for once? And you really wish that he can really listen to what you're not saying. My name is Bernadetta, and I often find myself in those kind of situation, not specifically in the girlfriend and boyfriend situation, in a general situation, and that really give me struggle to communicate with other people. So as I grew up, I realized that most of the time, communication involves persuading others or someone to do something for us. However, we, or I especially, often fail to do that just because simply I don't know how to express my feelings or ideas clearly. I often failed to deliver the value or the important messages to others. And the struggle clearly affects my everyday life, starting from relationships, any kind of relationship, such as with friends or my family or partner, colleagues, to my professional life. For example, have you ever had great ideas or great insights at your work? But when you pitch it to your boss, his response or her response is, so what is exactly do you mean? And you're just like, okay. At my work, I am expected to deliver insights or ideas to the management so they can use it for decision making or program improvement. However, most of the time I find it very challenging to deliver my insights or my ideas, especially when they are sometimes too technical or too scientific. I simply cannot find the most effective way to deliver it and to convince them to follow the ideas. After the presentation, even I often get those confusing looks or those awkward silence at the end of the session that makes me think, did I sound stupid? And that kind of situation really sometimes throws all my confidence away instantly. And that's what makes me think that I really need to work in this issue. Therefore, I decided to join Toastmasters so I can improve my communication skills. And I hope next time I have conversation with someone or I have presentation at my work, by the end of the session, I no longer have to say, no, that's not what I mean. What I'm really trying to say here is, thank you.
All right. Thank you so much to Toastmaster Bernadette. So everyone, please unmute yourself and say congratulations. Since Toastmaster Bernadette just did her icebreaker.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Toastmaster Bernadette. Actually, I can relate with your speech because I guess most of us ever been on that situations. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Bernadette, for your speech. And let's move on to our second speaker. Second speaker is Toastmaster Wira, will do level 1 project 3, and his evaluator is Toastmaster Titin. So without any further ado, I will call Toastmaster Titin. Toastmaster Titin, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the meeting. Happy morning, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. This evening, Toastmaster Wiratama Aji Wirananda is about to deliver his Level 1 Project 3 Research and Presenting. The purpose of this project is for the member to learn and review basic research methods and present a well-organized, well-researched speech on any topic. The duration of this speech is 5 to 7 minutes. Without further ado, please join me to welcome Toastmaster Wira Flameo Hotman, How to Be the Dragon of the West. Flameo Hotman, How to Be the Dragon of the West, Toastmaster Wira.
Thank you, DE. Am I audible and visible? Okay, now before I begin, I want everybody to unmute themselves. Okay, good. Right. I've seen a lot of people already unmute themselves. Okay, at the count of 3, when I do this, I want everybody to say Flameo. I want everybody to say Flameo. All right, timer. When everybody says Flameo, start the time. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Oh my God.
Flameo.
Fire breathing. Now that I got that out of the way, let's talk about Avatar: The Last Airbender. Anybody know that show?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
yes.
A lot of people know that show. But just in case you don't, a little explanation. A story about a kid named Aang who's destined to be the Avatar and master 4 elements: water, earth, fire, and air. And he has to restore balance after he masters said elements. Today, I want to talk about Uncle Iroh, one of the wisest, funniest, tea-loving, and a fire-bending badass. And this moment is the reason why. Share sound first.
Did I ever tell you how I got the nickname, the Dragon of the West?
I'm not interested in a lengthy anecdote, Uncle.
It's more of a demonstration, really.
Needless to say, I love that moment. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to learn how to fire breathe like Uncle Iroh did, or at least any other fire breathers out there. However, fire has a tendency to be very dangerous and very flammable. According to Anne Helmstein from sciencenote.org, she said that most professional fire eaters or fire breathers use 3 types of fuel: paraffin, lamp oil, kerosene, or camp fuel. Not only that these 3 are very dangerous and highly toxic for your body, professional fire eater and the magician Brian Brushwood, who has the YouTube channel Scam School, also added the major risk of blowback can also occur. What does that mean? Can somebody unmute that? Can somebody unmute that? Sorry. The major risk of blowback can also occur. What does that mean? Well, let's just say when you use this 3 fuels that I just mentioned, the fire can travel back to me and I'll be in serious danger. I don't know about you, but I still want to keep my organs intact. And if I want to cosplay as Batman's villain Two-Face, I'd rather do it with practical effects and not disfiguring half of my face permanently. But what if I told you that you can did what Uncle Iro did, breathe fire, but with a common household items and won't make you turn into Two-Face or turn your internal organs into mess. But before I told you what to do, here are the no-nos. First, don't do it indoors. There's a reason why I'm doing it in my backyard, and I don't want to burn my freaking house down by doing it in my room. And 2, doing it with hesitation. If you're hesitant of doing it, I suggest not, because the risk of injury can be bigger if you're hesitant. Now we got that out of the way. Here are the tools you need. Torch. I made this from a back scratcher and a rack that I found in my house. Rubbing alcohol to ignite my torch. A cornstarch, this white thing. Drinking water to wash all the cornstarch coatings, and safety precaution. In my case, I'm using a wet rag. Just in case you're afraid to do this. Oh, it's still burning then. See? Wet rag has its virtue. Let's practice first before we breathe fire. Take a spoonful of cornstarch, put it in our mouth, first our lips, and blow like this. But I will demonstrate with the torch, all right? Relax. Do this numerous times until you are confident with what you're doing. Once you're confident, we go to the real deal. Do the same thing, but we have a third step, which is ignite our torch. Allow me to demonstrate. Don't forget to gargle water, because once you finish fire breathing, the cornstarch coating is very unpleasant. Not gonna lie, as much as I love doing this, the coating is very annoying. How is it possible? Anne Helmstein of sciencenote.org stated that the materials contain carbohydrates, and when it turns to fire powder, it will combust. Not only that, if we, excuse me, there it is. If we burn a spoonful, it won't combust. But if we turn it into a fine powder, it will combust. Dr. Tim Cockrell from Royal Institute also stated that oxygen is highly reactive and likes to bind with other substances. In my case, cornstarch mist plus oxygen plus fire equals kaboom. Or it is not more of a kaboom, more like whoosh, but still, it generates a big fire. Now we go to the conclusion. In this reality, being a firebender is near impossible. But with a little creativity and our insanity, we can astound people and give them something that they can remember fondly. Like Avatar, it has been remembered fondly even today. I still love it. And by the way, if you want to, if after attending this meeting, I recommend you to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's all from me. Here are my references. Back to you, Tom.
All right. What an awesome speech. I thought you wanna be what is it to say, magician, because you play with the fire. Like I said on the chat box, this is not how to be the dragon, but this is how to be the future Limbat, I guess. But anyway, the conclusion on my version is please don't try this at home, right, Toastmaster Wira? Or because when you try this at home, and then your home will be burned. So thank you. Yes, thank you so much, Toastmaster Wira, for the playing with the fire. Yeah, the new things here, I guess. So thank you so much for that. Let's move on to another speaker. Right. Another speaker is Toastmaster Andhyka, will deliver his level 1 project 3. But before that, I will call Toastmaster Alvin to introduce Toastmaster Andhyka. Toastmaster Alvin, the screen is yours.
Thank you. I will listen to Toastmaster Andhyka's speech for about 7 months. And I learned from him fondly. Start from how to turn from fixed mindset to grow mindset, and how to start small. Even on his last speech about how to face the fear. Now, my favorite speaker on SCBD will deliver his level 1 project 3 speech. The purpose of this project is for Toastmaster Andhyka to learn or review basic research methods and present a well-organized, well-researched speech on any topic. The speech length is about 5 to 7 minutes. Toastmaster Andhyka, the future me. The future me, Toastmaster Andhyka.
Law professor candidate became a victim of investment fraud. If you see this headline, it looks like a hoax, doesn't it? A law professor candidate. The person must be very smart. How can this person become a victim of investment fraud? Let's go see the next headline. A member of the House of Representatives got scammed. This can't be happening because a member of the House of Representatives must be a powerful person. How can someone scam a powerful person? Well, both that smartest person and most powerful person believe fondly in such an investment that is becoming a fraud. And I'm gonna share with you, my fellow Toastmaster and guests, what I found from the Indonesian Financial Service Authority survey on the national financial literacy. In 2019, the financial literacy index of Indonesia is 38%. So what does it mean? It means that for every 100 people, there are 62 people who don't have sufficient financial knowledge. Although if you see from the chart from 2013 to 2019, the number of the gray ones, the financial literate, is actually increasing, but still it doesn't reach up to 50%. In the survey, Indonesian Financial Service Authority also asked all ages, and then they displayed this chart because maybe there are some people who are outdated, the older ones, no. But eventually, the result says that in every level age group, the number of people who have more financial knowledge is less than people who don't have sufficient knowledge. And then in the survey, they also asked, so what is your financial goal? Mostly, they said that, oh, they plan for their pension income, which is kind of the long-term goal. And I want to afford my education or my children's education. And that relates to the middle-term financial goal. I barely afford daily needs, so it is more of the short-term financial goals. Now, let's see what is the most well-known financial product or services which is asked in the survey. There are 4 top answers. First one is the saving account, and this is a short-term financial product. Bank transfer, BPJS Health. These are non-products, but these are financial services. And then time deposit, which is a short-term product. So what if we compare the top financial goals of Indonesia and most well-known financial product? If you see here, there's a mismatch because we have long-term, middle-term, and short-term financial goals, but the most well-known financial products or instruments, there are saving account and time deposit, short terms. They're not middle or even long-term. So that's why this is one of the reasons why our financial literacy index needs to be improved. So ladies and gentlemen, if I ask you, if I have $1 million US, I will, what will be your answer? So I recommend you, if you were asked this question, please answer this way. If I have $1 million US, I will invest in the future me. What does it mean? Imagine what you will be in the future. So you can start with the goal. What do I need the money for? Do I want to buy a house? Do I want to get more education? Do I want to have my own business? So those are the financial goals. Next, think about the time. When do I need it? When do I want to achieve my financial goal? And the third one is the risk. How low can I go? For me, maybe I can lose 10,000 rupiah a week, but everyone else, maybe they can lose 100,000 rupiah a week without feeling any hurdle or whatsoever. So that is risk appetite. And the fourth one is the instrument. So which instrument is suitable to my risk appetite and the time frame? Because many people, when they see the money in front of them, and they will think, oh, I want to invest in stock. Oh, I want to buy gold. But they don't have the financial goal instead. So there are so many financial instruments here. Since I am not personal financial planner, so I just saw the list of the instruments that are available in the market, but you can choose your own based on your risk appetite and also the time frame. And the last thing is that we have to learn more on financial planning. Do you know that Indonesian Financial Service Authority actually issues books for preschool students, primary, junior high, senior high, college students, and it's for free. It's for us. It's for us as a parent, and it's for us for individuals. So every time we look in the mirror, how do I invest in the future me? Remember this. I have to find my financial goal. I have to know when do I want to achieve it. I have to know how low can I go, risk appetite. If I'm conservative, I will not take any stocks investment. But if I'm more aggressive, then I might be taking that kind of investment. And then the instruments. There are so many instruments you can learn from the Google. And the fifth one is the continuously learning. Go, time, raise, instrument, and learn. That is how we invest in the future us. Back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting.
All right. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Andhyka. The one thing that I got from your speech is about, first, financial thing becoming on our conversation nowadays, right? So many people talking about, let's say, Bitcoin, crypto, and stock, and so on. And the second is the fun fact about, we have a lot of books to learn about financial since primary until the college. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Andhyka, for your awesome speech. All right, let's move on. I think this is the one that everyone can wait for. Do it. All right, we will move to the table topic session. Our table topic master for tonight, it will be Toastmaster Hanny. But before that, I will call Toastmaster Nia to present Toastmaster Hanny. So Toastmaster Nia, the screen is yours.
Sorry, Tom. Can we get the timer report?
All right. So sorry, guys. So timer. Are there eligible to be voted?
Okay, I will send to box, but I will spell the name for who is eligible and not eligible to be voted. Wait. Okay. Actually, all the speakers are eligible to be voted. For the it's 4 minutes to 33 seconds is eligible. For Toastmaster Wira, it's 7 minutes 23 seconds. It's eligible for prepared speech, and for Toastmaster Andhyka, it's 6 minutes 57 seconds. It's eligible to be voted.
All right, thank you so much, timer. So, Mr. Ballot Counter, please prepare the link so everyone can give the vote for our prepared speakers for tonight. All right, the link is already on the chat box. So everyone, I hope all of you can vote your favorite speakers for tonight. All right. All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster B. Voted. Anyone? Voted to also Toastmaster Andhyka. All right, guest Faras, thank you so much. Thank you so much also, Toastmaster. All right, everyone here is voted. Maybe this is the time for take a picture first before we start the table topic, right? So maybe I will call who will take the pictures. Maybe Toastmaster Alvin.
Okay, let's go. My fellow Toastmaster and guests, here is your favorite session, which is taking picture. Please, everyone, turn on your camera because I want to see your enjoyable face for tonight meeting and record it to my heart. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay, we will have 3 photo. So let's plan our best pose first. Are you ready? 3 pose. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's the first. Now the second. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now the last one. Your best pose of the night. Okay, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you, everyone.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Alvin, for taking the pictures. Let's move on to another session, which is table topic sessions. Tonight we will have table topic sessions, and table topic masters will be Toastmaster Hanny. But before that, I will call Toastmaster Nia to present Toastmaster Hanny. So, Toastmaster Nia, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Tom. Good evening, everyone. Happy morning. It's a fondly day for me to evaluate Toastmaster Hanny for her project of level 3, project 2. And tonight, she will perform as the table topic master. And the project is, the purpose of the project is for her to demonstrate her ability to listen on what people say or what others say. So without further ado, let's have fun with our table topic master, Toastmaster Hanny.
Thank you, Toastmaster, featuring Toastmaster Nia. Happy morning, everyone. Let's say happy morning.
Happy morning.
Happy morning. I hope so. Very excited tonight. So let me share my screen. It's already visible.
It's visible.
Okay. So regarding this, I will as a table topic master tonight. As we know, regarding in this February, related it's Valentine's Day, as our Tom mentioned in the first time. So my name is Hanny, and I will be your table topic master tonight. So I have a secret tip. First, you can pick your number, and second, you read the message very clearly, and the third, you have a chance to think in 30 seconds, and fourth, 1 until 2 minutes for your speech. You have a chance to deliver 1 until 2 minutes for your speech, and 5, don't forget, use word of the day. It's fun. I wish you a good life. So, I think
Fondly.
yeah, I think in this session I will choose randomly. Okay. First, I will call in this room is I think it's the new be in our member in SCBD is Toastmaster Salman. Hello, Toastmaster Salman.
Hello, Toastmaster Hanny. Thank you.
Yes. I'm so no. Sorry. Okay. You can select your message.
Can I go with 7?
7. Okay. Sorry. What do you think about love-hate relationships? Do you want to think? Do you want to think first in 30 seconds or just deliver?
Yes. I think please give me 30 seconds to think.
Okay. Okay. I think that is yours, Toastmaster Salman.
Okay. Hi everyone. Happy morning. I'm Toastmaster Salman. I'm new here, so please bear with me. When I think about love and hate relationship, I fondly recall my time about 2 or 3 years ago when I kind of fall in love with my friends at work. And it's a love-hate relationship because like the girl is very nice, she's very kind, very beautiful, but at the same time because the policy in our office is that we cannot actually have relationship with friends in the same team or in the same department. So every day it's become a bit I think it's a bit unbearable because I get to see her every day. I get to talk with her every day. I get to even sometimes having dinner with her or go somewhere with her, but I cannot for as long as I work there and for as long as you work there, we cannot evolve into something more meaningful in our relationship. So that's, I think that's when the love and hate relationship begin, because I love her, but I hate the fact that I love her because it's not going to go anywhere. So my take is perhaps it's much better if you can just go for love relationship. Don't get yourself into a complicated situation where the fact that you love someone is actually making your life a bit miserable. I think that's all I can think about for now. Thank you, everyone. I
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Salman. So, as we know, that from Toastmaster Salman's speech is he shared about with her his girlfriend is like a love-hate relationship. It's he really loved her, but he really hates her so much. So don't forget don't forget by loving someone, it's very meaningful. So thank you, Dr. Salman, for sharing to us. So I think the second I will choose randomly is we have visiting Toastmaster Stacy. Hi, visiting Toastmaster Stacy. Hello.
Hello, Toastmaster Ria Hanny. Yes, I would like to choose for number 9.
Number 9. Okay, throwback your dating moment. Do you want to think 30 seconds first or deliver? The stage is yours.
Okay.
Okay.
Being a woman, as far as I'm concerned, we love being spoiled by our boyfriend, husband, or, well, basically everybody. If they love us dearly, or they will give us something like flowers, jewelry, food. I think every woman will agree about that. But in my case, I just recall a moment back in the days, I don't know like how long years ago. We were dating in a very romantic restaurant and it was raining. And I think every woman will dream of that type of date. But I was a very plain girlfriend that time. So I didn't really notice that that type of situation is romantic. So when my boyfriend was handed me a flower and, you know, honey, I love you. And I was like, what is this for? And he was like, don't you like it? Yeah, but we're eating. Why are you giving me flowers? Okay. I think that was like the first time and the last time he gave me flower ever since. And then I talked to my friend and they said like, how did you do that? It's supposed to be thankful. It's so hard to find a boyfriend that will give you flowers these days. Okay, I learned my lesson well. So girls, don't try this at home or with your boyfriend. Back to you, Toastmaster, Table Topics Master.
Okay, thank you, PM Toastmaster Tessa. So I think some of every woman he's really need to treat by flowers. So it's very romantic. Thank you. So I think the available number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 10. So I will call randomly is Guest Yuda. Hello, Guest Yuda. Are you there? Guest Yuda. I think. Guest Yuda. Okay. I think I cannot reach him. So I think I will choose Toastmaster. Oh, sorry. I will choose Gestio. Hello, Gestio.
Hello.
Like your message. Pick your number.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Yep.
Do what you love what you do. Do you want to think 30 seconds?
Yeah, please give me 30 seconds to think.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'm good.
Okay. The stage is yours.
Do what you love what you do, and you will never have to work a day in your life. It's something that's been always thought and told to us all the time. It's something that we have to aspire to be in our work life, in our professional life, even in our hobbies. If possible, if you like to do something, make it your job, and you will always enjoy every second of your life doing the things that you care about, right? How many of us are shattered and broken by that dream? Because I'm really sure most of you don't even think about, hang on a minute, my job is not really what I really care about. My job is not really what I love, what I want to do, right? And this is the romantic idea of life that we all aspire to be, that we all want to be. But we have to be realistic, don't we? Sometimes it's okay that we have to settle for less, per se. We sometimes have to make the best of what we have, and sometimes just hoping that everything we do is meaningful, everything we do is what we love. It's just unrealistic, okay? And furthermore, if you have someone you care about, someone you love in your life, someone you fondly live together with, and if you can't achieve your dream of doing the things you love, then you might think, okay, maybe I'm fine at doing the things that I want, but I want you to do the things that you love. And it kind of comes into a vicious cycle. So I guess we are all dreaming of the same thing. We are all dreaming that we have the great life and the life that we want. But sometimes we need to manage our expectations and be calm and just enjoy the little things. Do what you do. That's it. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Gustio. I think, yes, your choice is just do what you do by become unrealistic. So I think it's about what do you want to do is. So thank you for sharing to us, Gustio. So next I will choose randomly is Toastmaster Prastia. Hello, Toastmaster Prastia.
Hello, Toastmaster Hanny.
Okay. What click your message number.
1.
Okay. Number 1. Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all by Whitney Houston. Okay. The stage is yours.
Learning to love yourself is the greatest love all. I agree with this sentence. Since maybe if you know like some song, I like a song from Haley Steinfeld, which is Love Myself. And I also like the lyrics because we have to love ourselves first before we love other people. So why so? Because when we can appreciate ourselves, so we can love other people. And from that song, it also inspires me to love myself more, like doing something that I really love. I know that probably some of Toastmaster here like to exercise, like Toastmaster Hanny and also Toastmaster Sari. I think that is a an example that they love themselves. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Faktia, for sharing this. I agree. So, we even before we love someone, so we just love ourselves first. Thank you for sharing to us. So I think I will call randomly is distinguished Toastmaster Bu Min Senari. Hello, Bu Min. Hello, Bu Min. Bu Min is already. I think this she is not there. So I will call again. Is we have guest Irina. Hello, guest Irina.
Hi, nice meeting you. Hi, nice
Okay.
meeting you all. This is my first time actually. I'm quite shy.
Okay, so you can select your message. Pick number.
So which number is available actually? Is number 8 available?
Yes, number 8 available.
Okay. Oh my God.
Okay, is this your message?
Oh.
I love my best friend. Feel free to want to share in general or you share
Okay.
your
Let me give me like
okay
10 seconds.
Okay, 30 seconds.
Hang on.
And don't forget to use word of the day fondly.
Okay. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, the stage is yours.
Yeah, well, recently I just talked to Toastmaster Sassy about how grateful I am to be surrounded by good friends. So when it comes to the idea of I love my best friends, is that for me, it is actually expanded to so many friends. They're always there to help me, including Toastmaster Ceci, who invited me to join this session tonight. Because I told her about my issue about how to be a better speaker, especially becoming a moderator for a meeting at my office that involves foreign workers. So I love of my best friends in terms of they always there when I need them. They don't have to be in constant communication with me all the time. But when, there's some kind like chemical, like magical things happen that you want to call someone and you want to discuss something about the things that you need to share with, it just suddenly, it seems like it was connected with the one that, the friend that I need. So I fondly, how do you say it? I fondly, what do you say there? I'm fondly, I'm enjoying talking about friends because they are very important to my life. I love best friends, all of my friends, and I hope they will be always be there to all the way, and they will always be the one who can I share with about um, my stories. I'm sorry, I cannot use the word fondly. Sorry for that.
No worries. No worries. Yes, Irina. Thank you for sharing to us. Your best friend is here, yeah, right? It's PTM Sisa. Oh, okay. Thank you, PTM Sisa, for invite your best friend in here. So I think both of you can share each other by sharing love story. Thank you. So next I will call Toastmaster Fadia. Hello, Toastmaster Fadia.
Hello.
Hello. You can select your message. The available is number 2, 3, 5, 6, and 10.
I pick 3.
You pick 3. Okay. To love or to be loved?
To love or to be loved. A loving person that we don't know that he is loving us or not is really hard. Maybe everyone ever felt it. So for me, I will choose to be loved. That one thing that we should know that we can trying to love people, but we can force someone to love us. So love is so relative and so simply. Like there's something we can like to be loved that the songs that aku bisa membuatmu jatuh cinta kepadaku meski kau tak cinta. That's the things that we can, if we always someone like always treat us good, treating us like something special. How do we count to not love this someone? It's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Fadia. Wow, I heard the first time I heard you sing is so you choose to love, yeah. I think thank you for sharing to us. So I think I don't have a time by this session. I think this is the end of the session. Me as a table topic master. Hopefully we can meet next our table topic session. So regarding that in this session, as I love you, but I worked hard. I got to summarize to all of you from the speaker is you can share your love with your best friend or with your girlfriend or related to your family. So don't forget by sharing to the person that you love. It's close to you. I think that's all from me. Thank you. Back to you, Tom.
All right, maybe we will call again our timer. How about the report?
Hello, me again. I actually already sent at the chat box about who is eligible to be voted. Everyone are eligible to be voted except Miss Irina. Okay.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Our timer, and all right, our bell counter already dropped the link, so I hope all of you guys give your vote for the most favorite table topic speakers for tonight. All right. We will move to another session. We will come to the third part of this meeting, which is evaluation speech. Without any further ado, I will call Madam GE to lead the evaluation session. Toastmaster Leah, the screen is yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster of Meetings. Now it's time for the evaluation report. First, I'm going to call Toastmaster Sari to deliver the speech evaluation report for the first speech.
Hi, should Toastmaster Melanie introduce me or can I just start?
Me. Can I introduce you first? Yeah, right. Hi. So, hi. Happy morning, everyone. Toastmaster Sari will be giving her evaluation to Toastmaster Data's icebreaker speech. So this is her first evaluation speech as part of Level 1 Project 2 evaluation and feedback. The purpose of this project, is for the member to develop skills for delivering and receiving feedback. And the purpose of the speech is for the member to deliver constructive feedback on another member's presentation. So the speech should be 2 to 3 minutes long. So let us all welcome Toastmaster Sari.
Thank you, Toastmaster Melanie. Happy morning, my fellow Toastmaster and guests. I would like again to congratulate Toastmaster Detha for finishing one milestone in Toastmaster journey. When I listening to Toastmaster Detha's speech, I feel so connect with Toastmaster Detha's challenges. Communication can be so frustrating, yet it can be learned. Because the topic is so relatable for me, I enjoy it very much and I feel how time flies so quickly when Toastmaster Detha say, that's all from me. So here is my observation, what I like about Toastmaster Detha's speech. First, I like the opening story that Toastmaster Detha tells us about the challenges, the communication challenges between couple. Because the context is so relatable with our team meeting tonight. Secondly, Toastmaster Detha seems so calm and confident when delivering the speech. I cannot sense the nervousness. Next, I can understand all the story because Toastmaster Detha deliver it with proper vocal variety. Lastly, I notice and I like how Toastmaster Detha using hand gesture adequately. And now, move to Toastmaster Detha room of improvement. I do acknowledge Toastmaster Detha's effort to always look up the camera, but I think Toastmaster Detha can maintain the eye contact longer. I know it can be challenging for the first time because it's uncommon habit for us, but I believe with more practice, Toastmaster Detha can be used to it. Second, facial expression. In my opinion, there are some sentences that Toastmaster Detha put stress on it, like, no, that's not what I'm trying to say. Lastly, I would like to encourage Toastmaster Detha to have more engagement with audience so Toastmaster Detha can level up her skill in public speaking. So in summary, what Toastmaster Detha need to improve are 1, to maintain eye contact, 2, to give more facial expression during speech, and 3, to level up public speaking by engaging with audience. That's all from me. I cannot wait to see Toastmaster Detha to thriving in our club. Thank you. Back to you, GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sari. Now I'm going to call Toastmaster Titin to deliver the speech evaluation report for the second speech.
Thank you, GE, Toastmaster Leah. Happy morning, fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen. What happens if you kiss a dragon? You will get burned lips. Toastmaster Wira, I was mesmerized by your interesting speech. It captured my complete attention as if by magic. Toastmaster Wira, there are 3 things that I like from your speech. First, you started your speech with a great success to attract the audience attention with a big bang, your fire breathing. Thus, the audience awareness was great. You grabbed their attention, as I can see from their reaction in the chat box, and I also followed your speech fondly. Second, you take this speech seriously. You have spent time researching on this fire-breathing topic. You have your references ready with you and your video, the picture of your childhood. Yes, people are curious how did we look in our childhood. And if I may analogize your speech with this cup of warm tea, I like your mesmerizing speech very much. However, as we usually like to consume tea, we add some sugar. So I would like to add 2 teaspoonfuls of sugar to this cup of tea to represent my 2 suggestions to you, because I would like to be part of your greater success story in your public speaking skill. First, as your attractive speech has engaged the audience attention, you might want to structure your speech and move forward toward a significant conclusion that ties back to the opening of your speech. So the first one is about the structure, that is the conclusion of your speech. And the second one, you might want to provide a call to action to motivate your audience to take some steps. What is the purpose of doing this? Let's say they can show this to their audience to attract their attention, or during what event that you think this performance will be beneficial. So in conclusion, 2 things I think your speech excels at are you started with a big bang and you have prepared your speech very well with your research. And I would like to throw you a challenge. You might want to provide a conclusion that is tied back to the opening and convey a message through a call to action. Congratulations, Toastmaster Wira, for completing your level 1 project 3 research and presenting. Overall, we can really enjoy your speech fondly. And I would like to raise my glass and cheers to your effort in crafting your speech so well, and to many more great speeches that you will successfully deliver in the near future. Thank you, and back to you, Jean.
Okay, next I'm going to call Toastmaster Alvin to deliver the speech evaluation for the 3rd speaker.
Drop some money, dropping all my money, drop some money, distribute yummy, yeah. Tonight, we learn about money from Toastmaster Andhyka. It is about financial literacy. It was a surprise when we see that people from professor or DPR get caught on the fraud. How come these both people with both intellectual and powerful get caught on infestation fraud? When I heard that from Toastmaster Andhyka, I feel, wow, I was caught too. I get caught on that too one time. So I get robbed from investment fraud and I get lost. So I learned a lot today from Toastmaster Andhyka. which is how to be better at financial literacy, the goals, and the time, and the risk, and the investment, and to learn more about financial, to invest in future me. And from 6.5 minutes, here is what I know from Toastmaster Andhyka. The first, I saw that Toastmaster Andhyka opening with the great facts that opened my eyes. Wow, is it really a professor and a powerful person? You know that when you open with a strong message, people will get engaged in your speech easily. That's the first thing I like from Toastmaster Andhyka. And the second, I feel that the chart and the table that delivered by Toastmaster Andhyka is easily understand. So that make me easier to learn more, to invest in future me. And there is always a room of improvement for all of us, which is, I found that your Toastmaster Andhyka, the speech is very powerful and very important. So that's why a lot of audience are participate in chat box. So I would like to suggest that if you see the audience is so interested, I would suggest you to do some react. You can do it by recall the message or just solve or answer the question. And one challenge I want to Toastmaster Andhyka to do, which is the strong message, the very important speech. I challenge you to add some personal or emotional reaction to your foundings. For example, when a professor got caught in investment loss, how do you feel about that? Do you feel weird or angry? That will make your speech more personal, because every emotional reaction from every people is different. I like the idea to invest in the future me. Totally agree. Because look, if you want to see someone who will change your life, look at in the mirror. That's you. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Alvin. Now I'm going to call Toastmaster Nia to deliver the speech evaluation report for the table topic master.
Thank you, GE. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore and love. Is represent the Toastmasters Hanny's performance tonight. I really like your look. You look to the camera like you look to the person, not virtually, but you connect with your eyes speaking while you listening and while you talking about your opinion. And then, oh, for your observation skill, I like the way you observe how your gesture is effective, and then you give the facial expression, and your vocal variety is really good to the audience. And then you give the vivid feedback or clear feedback. You give such an opinion that relate to the speakers. And then for the E is you are eager to appear comfortable, and then you appear cheerful and lovely to the audiences, and you give the smile to them. And for your room for improvement, I will give you a vitamin ABC to empower your LOVE. First, vitamin A, you can ask back the audience, I saw that you once trying to aspect the audience, but in the beginning you kind of forget it, but you can aspect them whether it is their statement or not. So they will feel that you are listening to them. And then B, for the vitamin B, bring the encouragement. Maybe you cannot bring the encouragement after they're speaking because the time limit, but you can encourage them at the end of session of the table topic. And then for the vitamin C, you can catch the points of the speaker's words, such as the speaker like talk about miserable. You can combine or correlate your word to your topic. So you can give the related opinion of yours to them easily, and they feel that you are not only listening, but you are understanding them. So overall, you have such a good appearance and performance today with your LOVE, with your look, with your observation, with your vivid feedback and your encouragement, and you're eager to perform tonight. And then don't forget my vitamin ABC, aspect the audience, bring the encouragement in the end of the table topic, and catch the points of the speaker words and combine it with your topic. That's all from me. Look forward for your progress, Toastmaster Hanny. Back to the GE.
Thank you. Last, I'm going to call Toastmaster Melanie to deliver the speech evaluation report for the first evaluator.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Leah. Love has come my way. Everything's gonna be okay. Listening to someone's feedback sometimes feels like listening to my own embarrassment of what positive or negative things he or she will say. But delivering or giving feedback to someone you are not really know in person is twice more challenging than listening. Happy morning, fellow Toastmasters and your guests. Let's congratulate Toastmaster Sari for breaking the ice as a speech evaluator and love giver. Congratulations, Toastmaster Sari. One way to show love is to give words of affirmations to what someone has done good. Toastmaster Sari was able to sincerely convey the affirmations that she wanted to deliver to Toastmaster Detha. And aside from that, there are three things that I love about her evaluation. First, the organization. She hit the purpose of the speech of delivering a constructive feedback on another member's presentation. The structure of her evaluation was clear and easy to follow. There's introduction, the sandwich method, the affirmation, the areas of improvement, and she even summarized these lists later on. Second, I love her enthusiasm. I heard the enthusiasm in her voice, vocality, and her facial expression all throughout the evaluation. Toastmaster Sari was smiling. It brought calmness, even if she was already giving her tough love suggestion for the areas of improvement. And third, gestures and eye contact. I love how she looked at the camera as if she was talking to us. Her gestures were appropriate too and helped me to follow with her list. And to elevate your speech in the future, I suggest two things. In order to give love, you have to show it. How? So identifying the areas of improvement is already good. It's already good. You were able to identify the areas of improvement. But it would be better to give examples. Toastmaster Sari identified about the facial expressions. Which parts of the speech does Toastmaster Detha needs to put more expressions? And what kind of expressions? You might want to go give those expressions, or maybe not facial expressions, but the voice. You might want to change your voice as well. Second, you may want to maximize your space. And so that we can see bigger gestures from you. Because earlier, what I see is Toastmasters Harry like this, and with the 1, 2, 3, and like swinging forward and backward. So to avoid that, since it's still a speech, you can still stand and deliver your evaluation. Nonetheless, it was an awesome evaluation, Toastmasters Harry. Again, love has come my way. Everything's gonna be okay. Congratulations, Toastmasters Harry. Get ready for unlimited challenges of evaluating someone's speech in the future. Back to our GE, Toastmaster Leia.
Thank you, speech evaluators, for the feedback report. Now it's time to hear from our timer about the evaluation time report. Are they all eligible to be voted? Toastmaster Tiara.
Hello. I will send it to text box, but not all the evaluator are eligible to be voted. It's only four. Sorry, it's only four evaluator that eligible to be voted. Here it is, and I'm sorry for Toastmaster Alvin, because you overtime for 4 minutes 60 seconds, so you are ineligible to be voted. And everyone except Toastmaster Alvin are eligible to be voted. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tiara. Now we move on to the grammarian report. Toastmaster Densia, over to you.
All right, thank you, GE. Let me prepare my report first. Okay. Thank you so much, and well done to all the speakers. I've heard a lot of beautiful phrases, but I'm not going to write them all. I'm going to write those that are really particular and those that say fondly. So we'll start from the grammar slip up, right? I've heard a lot the passive voice that is not said properly. So to use the passive voice, we need to use the verb 3 or past participle after the to be. So if you want to say eligible to be voted, it's going to be eligible to be voted. Or someone who is, if you want to talk about the subject, eligible to vote. So it means the subject is eligible to vote. But if the subject is not the main discussion here, so everyone else is eligible, or they are eligible to be voted because they are the object. The next is the use of fondly. Fondly is an adverb, as we mentioned in the beginning. So it describes or modifies verbs, adjectives, clauses, and other adverbs. I heard someone say it's a fondly day. If you want to use this in a sentence, you need to use the form, the adjective form of fondly, which is fond. It's a fond day. Now, there's also the other adverb that I heard was said incorrectly. I heard someone say that someone who always did us good. Good is an adjective. So in that case, we want to explain the verb itself. We are going to use adverb, which is well. The correct use of fondly that I heard in the meeting is I fondly enjoy my day. I follow your speech fondly. And also another form of adverb, which is sincerely conveyed, right? So it's explaining the verb, not the noun, or not the noun, yeah, or the subject, which is also pronoun. So in this case, if you want to use in this part, sorry, I didn't explain it. Day is a noun, so we need to use adjective to explain the noun, not the adverb. Okay, I heard someone say that's is. That is also short form of that is. So if you add another is, it's like a duplication. So either we say that's or that is. The next one is the use of everyone. Everyone is the indefinite pronoun. We use it with a singular verb. everyone are is incorrect because it's singular, so everyone is. Adjective ending ing versus ed. I heard someone say your audience is interest. Whether they are interesting or they are interested, it depends. If you want to describe the characteristic of that audience, maybe they are interesting. But if they to describe how they feel, they are interested, right? So we need to just adjust a little bit which one we want to use. Here, some notes on the pronunciation. I heard someone say hello fame. Yeah, we need to be careful. It has a different meaning. Hell with hall, right? Pronunciation is also different. And I heard someone say wire. F here is on voice. Yeah, it's very subtle. Fire. Yeah, we need to just say it like we normally say. But if it's comes to V, then it's a voice, and you can touch your in between your Adam apple or on your neck, it will be vibrating. So voice like that is a voice. Sound and voice like fire. Sorry, fire here is a voice. 4 phrases that I heard, and it was said fondly. First one is from guest Tio. Sometimes we need to manage our expectation and enjoy the little things. Next is from Toastmaster Padia. Love is so simple. Indeed, it is simple. And from Toastmaster Sari, just change the pronoun here. With more practice, we can get used to it. And the last one is from Toastmaster Melanie. In order to give love, you have to show. Right? So that's all from my side. I hope this is beneficial for you. So back to GE. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Densia, for the insightful report. Next, we'll call Toastmaster Indah to deliver the report.
Thank you again, Madam GE. Everyone, it was really nice to have your speeches and your comments on the chat box. I hope that everyone was really fondly participated on this session. Hence, I tried to put some notes on the eye counting. Let me share my screen. Or just let me just share it to Toastmaster Dentia. Can you help me to have this to be shared?
Yes, please. Did you send it to me or how?
Yep, I'm sending to you.
No.
Is it coming?
No, I didn't receive it. Sorry. Okay, just a second.
In general, I believe that everyone has delivered their speeches and participated the session very well. I found not really much an counting or or long pause, not really much. Toastmaster Cynthia, the file is already with you.
Just a second. Okay.
Ooh. The new file is not there soon. All right, so I think this one is the old one I'm sharing with you. Or I just okay, I just inform you that
Yeah, you can just read it maybe.
All right. For WOD or words of the day, spotted there we have found Toastmaster Detha, Toastmaster Wira, Toastmaster Andhyka, Toastmaster Paxia, Toastmaster Titin had mentioned on their speeches. For the filler, most of the speakers might say it less than 5 times. Some of them mentioned more than 5 times. I believe we need more practice. Some speakers also mentioned or made some long pause. And for the repeated words, I found that some speakers mentioned like he, the other one is I think, and then there are some other words like don't on the very close mention, very, or I'm, or really, you. Perhaps, sorry, I cannot share you the screen, some technical issues here, but I hope you all can relate with this. Thank you. Back to you, Madam Chi.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Indah. Now it's time for me to present to you the general evaluation of this meeting. Okay, so the meeting started and end on time, which is really good. And I believe because all the participants prepared the speech and took their roles remarkably. And I also consider that all the speakers giving their best to do the instruction on the chosen pathway and using the words of the day fondly. Last not least, the most important things, as we know that our Toastmaster meeting is a place not only to learn to deliver speech, but also it helps us to deal with the setbacks and the occasional embarrassing mistake. Thus, Toastmaster and guests, please do not be afraid to make a mistake in the future meeting, since that is the part of our learning. That's all for me. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting.
All right, thank you so much, Madam GE and the gang for the evaluations. And right now, maybe I will close my part as Tom for tonight with the quotes that I got. All right. Love is that condition in which the happiness of another person is essential to your own. It's from the Robert A. Hanlon, Stranger in a Strange Land. So that's all from me. I will give it back to you, to the Madam VPE. Toastmaster Dentia, the screen is yours.
All right, we have our president back, so let's call upon. Oh, but before that, maybe we want to hear from the ballot counter first. Are you ready, ballot counter?
Yes.
All right, the screen is yours.
Oh, okay. Okay, I will share my screens. Hey, sorry. My screen is visible.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster of the meeting. Here is the moment that we all wait, and okay, I'm nervous. Okay. Without wasting the time, here is the most favorite paper speaker goes to the TM Andhyka, Toastmaster Andhyka. Congratulations. Okay. And Second, the most favorite table topic speaker goes to award to Justio. Okay, congratulations, Justio. And the last, the most favorite letter goes to Toastmaster Melanie. Okay. Congratulations to all the winners, and I think this is enough. Back you to Toastmaster of the meeting. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Irfan, and congratulations to all. I would like to call our president up on the screen. This was Garda.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dentia, for taking in charge while I was gone. Yeah, thank you for everyone. For those of you who are not familiar with my face, and yeah, I was having, my apology, I was having another meeting, but then I was observing the way you guys fondly in love with the meeting, and I hope that you also felt the affection and also the love that everyone spread in this meeting. I hope that you can contain all of them. And thank you so much for coming to our meeting. And I noticed that there are a lot of guests coming to our meeting, including visiting Toastmasters from our clubs whose attendance, I believe that this is my very first time seeing you in our meeting. Thank you very much for your time spending a wondrous Friday evening with us. But I would like to hear some euphonious voices, particularly from our guests. I would like to ask whether soon-to-be Toastmaster Faras, you are turning on your camera. Thank you so much. Hello, Faras.
Hello, Mr. Garda.
Hi, how are you, Faras?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
It's good to see you here, and thank you so much for coming to our meeting. May I ask, is this your very first time in attending any of Toastmasters meeting?
Yes, it's my first time. I've heard it since college, but yeah, this is the first time I actually tried to join.
Fantastic. And how did you know, or how did you hear about our meeting today?
I searched on the internet. There are a lot of people on LinkedIn who talk about Toastmasters, so I try to find the one close to me, and I found out that it's SCBD. So I found it on Instagram on all of the link and join.
Awesome. I fondly adore how internet brought and brings everyone closer, particularly during this unprecedented time. So thank you so much, Faras, for sharing. And maybe you can also express in one word, what would it be to describe our meeting and why?
I think it is unexpected.
Okay.
Because it's just like very professional but very relaxed at the same time. So I like the vibe. I expected like more relaxed, but I don't expect it to be this like professional level meeting. So I enjoy it.
Thank you, Faras, for sharing. Yeah, I do believe that this is one of the perfect ways to close your weekdays before embracing weekend, right? Instead of, you know, having a professional vibe, but at the same time, you can also relax and be joyful to our meeting, right? So thank you, Faras, for sharing. And in the meantime, stay safe and be well. Also, I would like to hear from Putra. Hi, Putra. Are you still here with us? Okay, I guess that left the meeting. How about you, Hardiani Ian? Hello. Hi.
Hello, hi everyone.
Hi, how are you?
Fine.
How should I address you by name?
Sorry.
How should I call you, by the way?
Okay. You can call me Ian.
Okay. Thank you, Ian, for coming to our meeting. And same question. Is this your first time attending any of Toastmasters meeting?
Yes.
Awesome. And how did you know about our meeting today?
The same with Faras. I googling and I found that on Instagram. So I choose the Toastmaster SCBD because the schedule is on Friday night.
Thank you. Yeah, I also selected SCBD because of the schedule, like Friday evening. Who cannot resist the temptation to enjoy the vibe, networking with anyone, right? So how do you find our meeting today? Maybe you can also express in one word, and what would it be and why?
This is so great. I have to someday I can be a Toastmaster member like in this meeting. Thank you.
Awesome, and thank you for showing your eagerness to join Toastmasters soon. You are definitely welcome to attend every SCBD Toastmasters meetings on Friday evening. So thank you so much, Ian, for coming. Stay tuned on our social media. Actually, we have Instagram. Don't forget everyone to follow at SCBD Toastmasters because we always update our agenda there so that you can always be updated with regard to our activities. Right. Thank you, Ian. In the meantime, stay safe and be well. And also, one last participant, I would like to hear from visiting Toastmaster Sassy. Hi, Toastmaster Sassy.
Hi, Toastmaster Garda.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thank you so much. If I'm not mistaken, this is actually my very first time seeing you in our meeting. So may I know, I believe that my fellow Toastmasters members already asked you about this, but which club are you from?
I'm from Jakarta Talking Heads.
Jakarta Talking Heads. Thank you, Toastmaster Sassy. And yeah, same question. How do you find and how do you feel about our meeting today?
I feel loved. and yeah, there's a lot of details that I like about your meetings. I mean, you really pay attention to the background that everybody must pay. So I'm sorry I didn't put anything because I couldn't put it in my laptop. And I mean, like every role takers is really good at what they do. So you really pay attention on making sure that everybody knows what to do. So I take a lot of lessons from your meeting and how throughout, even just not on screen, but also in the chat box, that you keep doing the things that you need to do. Awesome. I mean, I give 15 out of 10 for your meeting. So yeah, I've been around knowing SCBD, but unfortunately Friday evening usually been very crazy at the office. So it's kind of hard to catch up with your meetings, and usually I already get exhausted by the time I get home. So this is because today I'm working from home, so that's why I'm having the ability to join your meeting. So it was a pleasure. Thank you so much, guys. Learning so much from you.
The pleasure is all ours. Thank you for making your time here, Toastmaster Sassy. And yes, you feel love. I also feel love. Feel the love that you guys are spreading. When I was having my meeting, I was like, can I just get over it? Because I cannot wait. I couldn't wait to attend this meeting because I couldn't wait too long to expect the love that you guys are spreading. Thank you, Toastmaster Sassy, for coming, and hope to see you again soon. Next Friday, another Friday. But in the meantime, you can also share your club's meeting, Jakarta Talking Heads, to the chat box so that everyone can also get to know when is your club's meeting.
Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sassy. Stay safe and be well. And before I adjourn this meeting, I would like to call upon the screen Toastmaster Detha as our VPE to share about our upcoming session. It is about the educational speech. So Toastmaster Detha, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Garda. I think I mentioned briefly in the beginning that we will have another edu session next week, and this is the one. We will have a special guest. He was a Toastmaster before. He has published 2 books that really really pinpoint on the communication skills, and he's also a trainer in the public speaking and communication. So he will be talking about the story that matters, right? I believe for all the Toastmasters member and even the guests, you will more likely going to tell a story somehow, somewhere in your, maybe in your life, or something to do with your report, something to do with your thesis, and so on and so forth. So this is a great chance to learn from the expert. We will have him next week on the 18th of February, still the same time, 7 to 9 p.m. So please make sure you register to our meeting next week. That's all from me. Back to you, Professor Gardner.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Dentia. So make sure you register to our meeting on next Friday so that you can also witness how the educational session will be going to. So I think that is all. And as always, SCBD Toastmasters Club always opens this room until late evening so that everyone can do the networking with each other. And yeah, feel free to stay in the room if you want to know more about Toastmasters so that we can also address your inquiries accordingly. And that is all from me. And with the power vested in me, I hereby adjourn this meeting. Happy weekend, everyone.
Happy weekend.
Happy weekend.
Happy weekend.